Yo. Welcome to season 3 of the Parlay Gang, Sports Gambling Made Easy. I'm your host, Ife, here with my brother T.O., here with my other brother Vic to bring y'all know what time it is, some of the best bets, best parlays in the world right here on the Parlay Gang, y'all. We've been profitable every season, and like we always tell y'all, man, we're here to make y'all some money, so stick with us. This is our futures episode. It's going to be dropping this Thursday, and then we'll officially start our season, episode 1, next week. So, as always, we want to give y'all a little bit of educational piece right before we get started. So, I'm just going to let y'all know what a futures bet is. And what a futures bet is basically a wager on a long-term outcome of the season to be determined at a later date. Is the technical definition. So basically, in simple terms, if you're watching baseball, you can place a futures bet on who you think is going to have the most home runs at the end of the baseball season, or you can place a futures bet on who you think is going to have the most stolen bases. In football terms, you can place a futures bet on who you think is going to win the Super Bowl, who you think is going to be the MVP, who you think is going to be the offensive rookie of the year, who you think is going to make the playoffs. Like, you can place a futures bet on pretty much anything statistically. You just have to go on whatever your sports betting app is that you use, look at the futures bet, and make your bet accordingly, right? And depending on who's the favorite, the odds vary. Like, if you're going to choose Joe Burrow to be your MVP, he might be plus 400. $100 will win you $400 at the end of the season if he wins it. But if you like me, who like to do the long shot risky bets, high risk, high reward, when I'll talk about that later, somebody like a Daniel Jones, if you pick him to win MVP, his odds aren't really great, right? So you bet $100 on Daniel Jones to win MVP, that $100 might win you $5,000-$6,000, right? Because of the odds. He's not very likely to win it. So that's kind of what the futures bet is, as simple as I can put it. But with that being said, let's get to it. Let's start with T.O. How you feeling, man, after a long off season of you doing your thing with baseball? Let the fans know, man, how you doing, T.O.?
I'm doing real good, man. Yes, I have been indulging in baseball a lot. Been hitting them. And WNBA. Been hitting them. Been cooking up. So just in time to get ready for the NFL season. So I have some money to play with. But no, I'm feeling real good going into this season, man. I'm feeling real, like I'm feeling really hit this year. I feel like this is going to be my year. I'm feeling real confident. I'm just ready, man. I'm just ready, man, to see what's going on. So let's do it.
Let's do it. I love to hear it, man. T.O. gambles all year round. Not me. My anxiety level, my blood pressure. I'm getting older. I'm 40. I can't handle the stress of worrying about parlays 365 days a year. So I'm strictly football. I don't touch a bet ticket until the next football season. But T.O. year-round, DraftKings, baseball, and nigga be women's basketball, kind of shit. I can't do it. So, but yeah, he been doing this thing, man. We're going to turn it over to Vic. Vic, let the fans know how you've been doing this off season.
Hey, man, I've been doing good. This has been a long time coming. I feel like this has been a long time coming, baby, because I'm excited to start this season off. I like my boy Faye. I only indulge in basketball in the playoffs and going towards a little bit like in the playoffs and in the finals. I don't really do too much betting on the NBA throughout the NBA season or baseball. I stay away from a lot of that. I'm gonna start. I think next year I am gonna start indulging in some baseball, but I like to chill, like you said, and stress levels. I'll be yelling at the TV and getting it, trying to win these bets here and there, because I'm very into my sports. I'm very, very into my sports betting, and it takes some time to decipher through who I'm going to pick. But I'm feeling real good about this season. I'm thank God football season is back, man. I feel like this has been the longest off season ever. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I've been just waiting. So I'm excited. I feel like, hey, this is gonna be a great year for the Parlay Gang. It's gonna be a great. I feel like it's gonna be a great year. You know, personally betting for the Parlay Gang and as a whole. So, hey, man, I'm just ready to get to it. I'm ready to provide y'all with some dope, solid, great bets, and we're gonna get in here and talk our ish. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be lovely. Let's do it.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all, it's been a good off season. Hey, this is our favorite time of the year. I know this is my favorite time of the year. My spirit is just better. I'm more livelier. I just feel
Yeah.
good about everything. It's raining outside. I don't care. I feel good because it's football season. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's gonna be, so we rocking and rolling. Y'all know what time it is, man. NFL Red Zone every Sunday, my favorite place. So it's
Yes,
that
sir.
time,
And
man.
it
But
do,
we ain't gonna hold y'all. You know
and
what
it do
time it
feel
is.
good. I just want to say, it's one thing, it does feel good when you hit your bet on a parlay, of course, but it's another different feeling to know somebody else, when the viewers don't make some money telling
Hey.
one of your bets. That's a whole nother level of contentment right there. So, man, I hope y'all tune in this year for sure. Tell our bets, man, and let us know if y'all hit. Tell them one of our bets, man. Let us know in the comments for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He right on the money, man. It feel good to win
For
that money,
sure.
but also feel good to put money in other people's pockets, man. That's why we do it, man. We do it for us, but we also do it for y'all, man. We still in the early stages, man. We ain't getting paid. Eventually, we will be though. The Parlay
Oh yeah.
Gang will be getting paid. We will be making money to bring y'all these bets, whether it's through sponsors, a licensing deal, or something. But we're gonna keep grinding and we're gonna make this money for y'all, man. But we're gonna do it for ourselves too. We're gonna be bigger and better than ever. So y'all keep rocking with us as long as we making money and we put money in y'all pockets. Then we on to something, man. So enough with the small talk. We're gonna get right to it. We know why y'all here. We know why y'all watching. Let's get these futures bets on and popping. Just just so y'all know how cold I've been with the futures bets and why I like to do the long shots. I was real close to hitting $3,000 last year on NCAA football. I had put a futures bet on Ashton Genty to win the Heisman before the season started. He went to Boise State, the small college compared to some of the big boy colleges like Ohio State, et cetera, et cetera. He was a long shot. Nobody thought he had a chance. Nobody, but I watched him the year before, and I saw like this nigga got it. Balance, contact, breaking tackles, poise, footwork, just strong. I knew he had a good shot. The only reason why he lost is because we had a once in a 20-year generation player in Travis Hunter who was going both ways, and they gave him the Heisman. But even to this day, I still think it should have went to Ashton Genty just based on him, just based on the stats that he had last year. But $20 would have won me $3,000 on that futures bet because it was such a long shot bet, and nobody really thought he had a chance to win it. So that just give you an example on how little money can take you a long way. I didn't hit it, but I was really close, and it offered me $1,000 cash out in the middle of the season, and I didn't take it. So just rock with us. Some of these bets might seem outrageous, but they're outrageous for a reason. The likelihood of them happening aren't really good, but hey, it only look crazy until it hits. So let's get straight to it. So we're gonna rock with T.O. first. T.O., give me your NFL Offensive Player of the Year futures bet. What you got?
Oh, okay. I thought we were just I thought we were just doing whatever futures bet and plus the offensive player of the year or whatever like that. Because I did have a comeback player of the year for one of my futures. One of
Yeah,
my futures.
you can put it on if you got one.
Yeah, okay, yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, well, my comeback player, one of my future bets is comeback player of the year. That's like the only one I really do for real, on NFL. And this year, for comeback player of the year, I like a few people, but at the top of my list, I have to go with Christian McCaffrey. I feel like he's a really good top candidate to win comeback player of the year for the simple fact he only played 4 games last year. So he's very eligible to win comeback player of the year, and we all know the talent that Christian McCaffrey has. Then, from what I heard in practice and training camp and all that, he looking more explosive than he ever looked. He looked like he ain't even never had no injury. He looking better than ever. So that's what the sources tell me. So I'm putting my money on Christian McCaffrey to be comeback player of the year this year, 2025 season.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I'm trying to run through it real quick to see if I can find out what his odds are real quick for all the folks out there who might be thinking
Yeah.
about betting on him. All right, I got it right here. So for Christian McCaffrey, if you bet on him to be the NFL Comeback Player of the Year, his odds are plus 300. So that means you bet 100, you win 300, and you'll get paid out at the end of the year if he actually wins that. All right, let me punt it over to Vic. Vic, do you got a Comeback Player of the Year?
Now I don't got no comeback player of the year. I'll swing back on it. Let me see who departed from the season early last year and
All right,
swing back
all right,
to it. But I give you my offensive rookie of the year. We're gonna go into what we initially
all
offensive
right. Let's
rookie of the
go.
year. And man, so this year is gonna be tricky. Typically, you can almost pretty much bank a quarterback in a sense, darn near being offensive rookie of the year. But I'm gonna go with my dog, and if he stay healthy, and this is I'm gonna check the props on it because I switched it up last minute. I'm gonna go with Trayvon Henderson with the New England Patriots running back. He had a phenomenal preseason. That offensive line, I know exactly what their offense is trying to do this year. They're gonna lean into the run. So I just feel like Trayvon Henderson, that's going to be a nice little futures bet for Offensive Player of the Year. I'm not sold on, really, I'm just not sold on just a quarterback taking this or even Travis Hunter taking this Offensive Rookie of the Year this year. I did need to see more, and I haven't seen enough in the preseason to say that they're both going to just jump off the screen at us. I know with the body of work, Cam Ward is giving the quarterback because he's playing every play, but I just feel like they're gonna run into a whole bunch of bumps and bruises along the way. They started this preseason, started the season with now some defenses throwing some exotic looks, being able to blitz, throwing some other looks at the Cam Ward, and then Travis Hunter. He just he sat out with I believe he had a rib injury, so I don't think he's gonna be full strength starting off. They're gonna have to put him on a pitch count offensively and defensively, so that's gonna be kind of tough for him in a sense too. And then he got to worry about tackling Derrick Henry and tackling some of these big running backs out here. So it's gonna be a challenge. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Trayvon Henderson as my futures bet. So
All
I'll
right,
get
I
y'all
ain't
to
mad at that. I got the odds pulled up right here. If you bet 100
got
on Travion Henderson to win
back 350.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, $100 will win you $1,400. All right. So that's the odds for Travion Henderson. I do like it. He's explosive. He already showed a lot. The only barrier to that one is he will be sharing carries with Ramondre Stevenson. But Ramondre Stevenson has shown a history of fumbling. So it's a good chance that Trevion might be able to take that number one spot. And if he does take that number one spot, he got a good chance to win it. So I ain't mad at that pick. I'm gonna double up real quick. I'm gonna hit y'all with my offensive rookie of the year, and then I'm gonna hit y'all with my I'm gonna hit y'all with my offensive rookie of the year, and then I'm gonna hit y'all with the comeback player of the year. So for
Now we still
my,
doing player of the year too.
you said what?
We still doing offensive and defensive player of the year too.
Yeah, we are.
Just off.
Oh, okay, my fault. Go
Uh,
ahead.
yeah, we are. So for my offensive rookie of the year, I'm gonna go with my big dog over there, man. Los Angeles Chargers, Omarion Hampton. And as y'all know, I am a diehard Chargers fan, but this is an objective pick. I'm really just doing this because I do like the odds. He's plus 900. That means $100 when you $900. One thing I know about Jim Harbaugh, and if you followed us last season, and if you followed Jim Harbaugh in Michigan, one thing he's going to do above anything else is run the damn ball. And what does that mean? Omarion Hampton is going to get the opportunity to flash. And if he gets the opportunity to flash in that offensive scheme, he has the opportunity to really do some damage. He's explosive. He's a big boy. 225, 6 foot, 440. Hey, the boy got the tools to do it in this kind of offense with Justin Herbert. All we got to do is play smart, give him the opportunity. Najee Harris doing dumb shit in July, popping fireworks, busting his eye open. He ain't motivated. He ain't ready. He doing dumb shit already. Like, how you making millions of dollars and you playing with fireworks, my nigga?
Yeah,
That don't make no
come
fucking
on.
sense to me. Like, I was a big fan. I don't even want that nigga on the team no more. Cause your mentality ain't right. If I'm Najee Harris in the NFL, you can't pay me to be 100 foot of a fucking firework. And for that shit to bust in this nigga eye, nigga missed all preseason. So he's just setting the stage for Omarion Hampton to be the man. Najee gonna be gone after this year anyway. We got him on a 1-year deal. And we got a dope undrafted free agent rookie from South Carolina named Raheem Sanders, Rocket Sanders. So he played well this preseason. So long story short, Omarion Hampton, rookie of the year, he's gonna have all the opportunities in the world to ball out as the number one. It's just gonna be all about if he takes advantage of it. To double back on that, my NFL comeback player of the year. Now, if you've been rocking with me and I've been talking to you, I already said this shit. T.O. know. I don't know if I said it to Vic, but I told a couple cats already. They laughed at me. They thought I was crazy. And it's already happening. I put in, and if y'all follow the Instagram stories, I have my bets posted in the Instagram stories. I already put my ticket on Daniel Jones for the comeback player of the year. Now, the Vic is huffing and puffing. The Vic is huffing and puffing. He think I'm retarded, but don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Let me make my case. Number one, if you're a football fan, you've been watching Anthony Richardson over the last 2 years. Anthony Richardson has shown nothing but inconsistency and the probability of his ass getting hurt. That's what he's shown. Raw talent still needs to be refined, but he gets hurt or he just fucks up to the point where he needs to get benched. So I'm looking at the odds and I see Daniel Jones. It's already to win down. It's plus 2,500 now. When I got it, it was like plus 4,000. Plus, this was before he was named the starter. My prediction was that Anthony Richardson was going to start the first 2 to 3 games and he was going to get hurt or he's going to get benched. The nigga didn't even make it out of preseason. They already made Daniel Jones the starting quarterback before the season even started. Now, Daniel Jones isn't the greatest quarterback, but he has shown flashes. He was competitive against a Minnesota. He beat a Minnesota Vikings team in the playoff a couple years ago. I know Toby don't want to hear that, but it's true. He's athletic. He's experienced. He can make all the throws. He has a new lease on life. They said Baker Mayfield was a bum before he went to another coach, and got some confidence. And now Baker Mayfield's in the running to be MVP. Daniel Jones in this offensive scheme with an offensive line that's 3 times better than the one he had in New York, with a legit top 5 running back in Jonathan Taylor, and a great offensive coach that came from the Eagles. A great offensive coach with a great offensive scheme who's going to put Daniel Jones in the position to make easy reads and successful throws and use his legs. Daniel Jones has a great opportunity to win NFL Comeback Player of the Year. And for the price that you're getting at, it's a no fucking brainer. Plus 2,500 right now. So that means $50 will win you $1,250. $100 win you $2,500. You got $20. Just lay it on Daniel Jones. Hope he has a good season, and he got a really good chance to win it, man. So that's my case. Y'all can think I'm crazy. I caught it early. You will see it in the stories, and that's all I got to say about that. That's my NFL Comeback Player of the Year, Daniel Jones. Please, Vic, give me your feedback.
I'm laughing because I'm looking. That would have been that was gonna be my comeback player of the year.
It's already coming to fruition. I told Toby this. I told T.O. this shit like 3 weeks ago.
That's a solid pick.
That offense and that offense.
It too long. I like it when it was plus 4,000.
You just need a competent quarterback to not turn the ball over. Daniel Jones can run the ball too, so that's what gives him an ultimate threat. And when you look at it, C.J. Stroud had a great first year. He was hit with injuries and with his surrounding cast last year. But when you look at the schedule, I mean, when you look at the division, they're primed to be, they're going to be competing for the division title. So in their division, So that's definitely a good bet. And as I was looking at that, I was like, oh, that's the bet I'm taking right there. That's why I started laughing. So I
Yeah.
will 100% agree with you. I piggyback off everything you said. Everything you said is spot on with me. Anthony Richardson done dropped the soap mad. He just can't get right. I like it. That would be my definitely my futures comeback player of the year bet, and I'm about to place that bet tonight to just let you know. So that bet is about to get put in the queue right now.
It's a no-brainer. Plus 25. I still like it at plus 2,500. I looked at my bets. I got it at plus 3,000 actually. So it only moved by 500. So plus 2,500 ain't bad. Just add a couple extra bucks, put $30 on it. But if you know that in the Indianapolis Colts scheme, and you know the kind of offense they're gonna run, and if you watch Anthony Richardson play last year, he was missing wide open receivers. They could have been way more competitive than they were last year. Daniel Jones ain't the best quarterback, but he gonna make those throws at a better percentage than Anthony Richardson will be. And he's not the athletic freak as Anthony Richardson is, but he does have some he does have some wheels on him. He'll get you that first down when you need it. And then a quick bonus one, just a quick bonus one, 2 seconds. Tua Tagovailoa. He is plus 2,500. Now he might get knocked out with a concussion in week 5 for the 20th time, but if he stays healthy, plus 2,500 for Tua to win comeback player of the year with that Miami Dolphins offense, the nigga might throw for 4,500 yards this year. He has a good chance to get it. To me, it's between him and Daniel Jones. So throw a quick little 25 ball on Tua and keep it moving. So that was my look.
I don't know between him and Daniel Jones when McCaffrey is back. You tweaking.
Of course. But I'm not.
It's just the odds.
It ain't to me. It ain't worth it. I'm not. I don't. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to bet 100 to wait fucking a whole football season for $300. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But the most likely of when somebody winning comeback player of the year is probably gonna be McCaffrey. But I do like the odds.
No, I mean, you got Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson is a good bet for that, but it's only it's at 275. You know, so
to me that's not even that safe. The risk reward plus 300. That nigga get hurt every other season. So to me that ain't even a safe bet at plus 300 because you just the injury history. He missed 4 or 5 games. He out the running. So it ain't even worth to me to fuck with Christian McCaffrey. I'd stay away. I like my odds with the other one. But let's keep it moving to the next one. T.O., do you got offensive player of the year?
Well, yeah, I ain't gonna say my rookie player of the year. My rookie, I think, who's gonna win offensive rookie of the year. Since you already said Amarian Hampton, I do like him as well. I'm gonna have to go with Ashton Genty, just for the amount of workload he finna get this year with the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? They finna get him the ball a lot. Even though the Raiders O-line is terrible, but I know he's finna get a lot of carries, especially around the goal line. So I don't really know how capable he is as a pass catcher out the backfield. Don't really know, but
he catched that rock. He got good hands.
Catch that rock. Okay, so I know he's gonna get a lot of work in Oakland. So I mean in Las Vegas. So yes, sir. So yeah, that's my offensive rookie of the year. But as far as offensive player of the year, that's what you said, right? That's what we're going to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my offensive player of the year, I'm gonna have to go with, man. I'm kind of torn in between two. They both on the same team, either Joe Burrow or Jamar Chase. I expect them to have an explosive year this year. They're already looking good in preseason. Jamar Chase, I think he's going to have a phenomenal year. He's already looking unguardable. So I just feel like, shit, he's going first on a lot of people in fantasy football. Shit, he's going before everybody in a lot of leagues this year. So a lot of people expecting him to have a breakout season. Well, he already been doing crazy, but they just expect him to have a ridiculous season. So offensive player of the year this year, I'm either going with Joe Burrow or Jamar Chase. Either one of them guys, man.
All right. I ain't mad at it. I like it, man. Just for y'all out there, Jamar Chase is plus 800 to win offensive player of the year. $100 $800. So it's definitely not a bad bet for a player of the caliber of Jamar Chase. So I like that one. But y'all know me, I like to go higher risk. So I ain't going with no safe shit. That's T.O. playing it real safe for y'all today, so we're going to let him rock. But he playing it real safe, real close to the vest. So, Victor T, what you got?
I will say, playing it safe is the way to go when it comes to these superstar players. When you're trying to these superstar players, it ain't necessarily bad, you know what I'm saying? But I will say, for me, just to put $100 on it, I'm gonna go with Derrick Henry. I feel like he's a veteran. He's older. They keep saying he ain't got enough jukes in the tank. I feel like he left a little bit he left a little bit of meat on the bone. Pause at the end of the season when it came to their team not reaching to the Super Bowl with their goals. I really like this Ravens team. Like I'll talk about more about that later, but I feel like Derrick Henry is primed to. He didn't miss a game last year. He had no wear and tear. He didn't take no really big hits last year. So I feel like he's coming into the season strong, healthy, and I just feel like it's going to be another year for great running back play. And I'm just really looking at Derrick Henry to get the Offensive Player of the Year award this year. I feel like it's going to go to another running back again. It's going to go to him. Now, I would say my other bet was Jaden Daniels because I don't think he's going to win MVP, but that was my big play. But I feel like the Commanders are going to fall off a bit, but that is, that's a $5,000 hit with Jaden Daniels. But I'm going with Derrick Henry for my Offensive Player of the Year. And 100 win you 1,200. So that's my Offensive Player of the Year. And I like my bet.
All right. I ain't mad at that.
Ravens offense stay potent.
Okay, Derrick Henry, just for y'all watching out there, Derrick Henry is plus 1,400 for Offensive Player of the Year. $100 when you're 1,400 if you roll with him. So I ain't mad at that. Y'all know how I do, man. I ain't keeping it safe like these niggas, man. They going super predictable, y'all. Not me.
Let's hear it, then. Let's hear it. What you got?
For my NFL Offensive Player of the Year, give me Brock Bowers. Why do I like Brock Bowers to be Offensive Player of the Year? There's two main reasons, for real. Number one, Geno Smith. They have a really competent quarterback that is confident and can throw the ball. Number two, Pete Carroll. Now, understand this. Brock Bowers broke all kind of tight end records his rookie year. Receptions, yards, etc., playing with like 3 different quarterbacks. Geno Smith, say what you want, he going to get that boy the rock. He going to get it to him fast. He going to get it to him accurately, right? Pete Carroll, a competent coach. The boys play hard for him. Jacoby Myers requesting for a trade. It's going to be the Brock Bowers show, baby. It's going to be the Brock Bowers show. So T.O. got Jamar Chase plus 800. You want to bet 100 on that, or you going to bet $10 to win you $80? All right, go for it. Vic got Derrick Henry plus 1,400. You going to bet 100 to win 1,400? I ain't mad at that. I like that. Or you going to bet $10 to win you 140. Either way, that's good. I like to get the best bang for my buck. I'm looking at the odds here for Brock Bowers. This nigga is plus 5,000 to win Offensive Player of the Year. To me, that's blasphemous. So what does that mean? $100 on Brock Bowers will win you 5 bands? If he look at Toby looking, he thinking about it like that. It's not too bad. Hey.
I mean, it's plus 5,000 for a reason because the odds of him winning that shit is not right.
It's not really.
That's why it's plus 5,000.
So if he broke all the tight end records, you think if this nigga Brock Bowers catch 100 balls this year, which is very possible, that he's not gonna get Offensive Player of the Year consideration? This is what you got to understand. If Jamar Chase go crazy, that nigga might get MVP consideration. If Derrick Henry go crazy, he might get MVP consideration, which is going to put him out of the Offensive Player of the Year rankings. Brock Bowers, I think he goes crazy. Even if he goes crazy, I can't remember the last time a tight end ever won MVP. Can y'all? Exactly. So he going to be the number one consideration for Offensive Player of the Year if he does go crazy, which if he stays healthy, he has a great opportunity to do so. Plus 5,000, no brainer for me.
Ain't nobody doubting that he going to go crazy. But think about the amount of players he's going to have to beat out for Offensive Player of the Year.
He do.
I'm not mad at it. Look, I'm looking at the list now. He got to go through Saquon Barkley. He got it last year. He's not going to get it 2. He's not going to get it 2 years in a row. He's going to get Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs. You got Nico Collins ahead of him, CD Lamb. Malik Neighbors is a good one. You got Tyreek. I like Tyreek Hill. His opportunity for it too. It's a lot of good ones. But
that's what I'm saying.
I just know Brock Bowers gonna get a lot of touches. He'll be a good story.
Yeah,
Tight
that
end,
was
offensive player of the year. Let's see what it do, man. So that's mine, y'all. Brock Bowers.
good
Y'all
luck to you
follow
on
who
that one,
y'all
my
like.
brother.
Yeah. Just I love that they thought I was crazy when I picked Ashton Genty. So I love a good I told you
Nah, I
so.
ain't mad at that. I ain't
So
mad
so
at Ashton Genty.
so yeah, so we'll see what it looks like, man. But we're gonna keep it moving, y'all. We don't want to keep y'all too long. We already at the 30-minute mark. NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Vic, what you got?
Jared Verse, the Rams. That boy about to be coming, man. That dude is special, man. I'm sorry. Defensive A. I'm going for it. I feel like he's focused. He done went in his bag to try to get some Aaron Donald training. Now he ended the season very, very well. Like he was all over the field. That young man is hungry. So I'm
Who's
really
talking
looking
about?
forward to that.
Jared
Jared Verse,
Verse.
D
Oh, Jared Burns. Okay.
edge, yeah,
No.
edge for the Rams.
He
Yeah,
go crazy.
he gonna go crazy this year. So I feel like this is his year. This is his time. He understands it now. He understands what it's like to, feel that defeat. Talking this talk because he gonna talk his ish. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like he's definitely primed for the taking to get this Defensive Player of the Year award because he has a nonstop motor, a good engine. For him, he finished the season strong as hell, man. So I'm excited to watch him play this year. Not against my Eagles, but I'm definitely excited to watch him ball out and play this year. So that is my defense of Player of the Year, and I feel very, very confident in it.
I ain't mad at that one. If you rolling with Jared Verse, he's plus
First,
1,500. $100 win you 1,500. Just for time's sake, I'm gonna piggyback off Vic. That was my defensive player of the year. Is Jared Verse. If you watched that man last year, he single-handedly
sheesh, man.
turned that Rams defense around with along with his boy, the other rookie D tackle from Florida State. They got drafted together. I can't think of his name right now, but both of them straight dogs. Hey, Jared Verse is that nigga. He is really
Versus
good. He is
niggas.
really that nigga.
He
So
really
for
is.
plus, he really that nigga. So for plus 1,500, I'm not mad
Yeah.
at it. I give y'all a quick bonus. It's a good storyline. He's beloved by all of the analysts, everybody in NFL. They say he's just that nigga. Jalen Carter for plus
Oh
2,200
yeah,
is not a bad defensive player of the year pick as
that was
well.
my other one.
And real quick for a long shot bet before I pass it over to To, Brian Burns for the New York Giants. He is plus 10,000. So what does that mean? $10 can win you 1,000. It's a long shot bet. I'll tell you real quick why I like it. They got 4 all-pro bowlers on their D line. You can't block nobody on the New York Giants D line one-on-one. Abdul Carter, Dexter Lawrence, fucking Brian Burns, and then Cavante Thibodeau. They all. If you go on all Madden, them niggas are all 95 and higher. So one-on-one with Brian Burns, he gonna win 85% of the time. If that nigga can get 14, 15, 16 sacks this season, he has a good chance to win Defensive Player of the Year. Give me $10 on that. T.O., what you got?
Yeah, real quick. Trying to move right along. But my defensive player of the year, I'm gonna have to go with that boy Aiden Hutchinson. I know he coming off an injury. That boy tore like an MCL and an ACL or some shit like that. So it was kind of gruesome. But they say he back to full health, and I like him because last year he was already leading in consideration for defensive player of the year before the injury, before he got hurt. So if he's as full health like they say he is, I expect him to keep that same trend going and be leading the consideration of defensive player of the year this year also.
All right. I like Aiden Hutchinson. That boy
I
is a
do like
dog. If
that
you ever
boy.
seen him, you know what he do. He is plus 700 to win NFL Defensive Player of the Year. If you like that bet, we're gonna move it right along. Sleeper team of the year. To we're gonna kick it right back to you. Who you got?
Yes, sir. My sleeper team of the year this year, I'm gonna have to go with those Chicago Bears. And the reason why I have to go with Chicago Bears is because they have a new head coach in Ben Johnson, which if y'all don't know, he came from the Detroit Lions. And when he was with the Detroit Lions, he was their offensive coordinator. And ever since he been there, He had the Lions offense top 5 every season. He was the offensive coordinator. So now he just brought them same plays, them same schemes over to Chicago. Got them boys running them same plays the Lions was running last year. And shit, you look at preseason, motherfucker Caleb Williams looking real good. He connected with Roma Dulce. He connected with DJ Moore. Swift looking explosive. Then they got the new tight end, Loveland, looking real good as well. So I think Caleb Williams might have a breakout year this year, especially with the offensive scheme that Ben Johnson going to bring. I feel like the Bears is going to be a lot of teams. They're going to upset a lot of teams that people expect. They really got to worry about their defense. But as far as offense, they're going to be clicking on all cylinders. I believe that for sure.
All right, the Bears, I ain't mad at it. That one is going to be tough just because if you look at that division, they got Detroit Lions, Packers, and the Vikings. That's a tough division. It's going to be competitive. It's going to be some close games. But they should definitely see some improvement under Bess Johnson. To me, is one of the best offensive minds in the NFL. So I'm not mad at that pick. Vic, what you got for your sleeper team of the year?
My sleeper team of the year is the Jets. I like it. I like the way that that defense is going to be something different this year. Again, where their head coach come from? The Lions. What was they doing over there? It was beast. He had that defense humming with. Ben Johnson had the defense humming with fifth stringers. He had that defense humming with T.O. coming off the couch playing linebacker. What you think he's gonna do out there this year? I feel very confident in the coaching staff. I feel very, very confident in how that offense is going to have a new dimension. The preseason wasn't the hottest, but again, offense always takes a little longer than you used to. That's all timing. So that's going to come into play. The offense is definitely they got the running backs, they got the receivers. Justin Fields, I'm a believer in Justin Fields. I just feel like, this is really when, the development of him coming with a defensive-minded coach again, from all his experience has been with a defensive-minded coach. I would love to see him with an offensive-minded head coach, but I am very confident. I feel like I've had a good feeling about them since they started doing some changing over the summer and stuff like that. So I'm gonna ride with the Jets. I feel like they're gonna have a really, really good season. And let's see what they do, man. It's time for the Jets to have some new culture. So they got some new vibes in the building. So that's why I'm rocking with the New York Jets for sleeper team of the year.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at the Jets. They division, they got Buffalo to worry about, a healthy Miami to worry about, up-and-coming New England Patriots. New England Patriots was my consideration for one of the sleeper teams of the year, just because I'm a big Mike Vrabel fan. I like Drake May. I know he's going to have those boys playing hard, and he always had the Titans playing smart. They was under they didn't always have the greatest talent, but they always would beat some of the more superior teams just off of grit and being smart, good coaching. So the New England Patriots are going to be tough. I ain't mad at the Jets, man. We're going to see what they do. So both of y'all got really, really good picks. So that's what it is for the sleeper team of the year. And we just saying that, we think that a team that didn't make the playoffs last year, we believe they're going to make the playoffs this year. So T.O. rolling with the Bears.
Shit, I don't know about the playoffs. I just feel like they're going to be like one of the most improved.
All right, we'll rock. Okay. We'll rock with that. They just think he's going to be the most improved. I ain't mad at that. So T.O. rolling with the Bears, Vic rolling with the Jets. Me personally, I'm rolling with the Indianapolis Colts. I believe they make the playoffs this year. I believe they'll be one of the most improved teams this year. T.O. looking at me, I don't care, yo. I really don't care what he say. T.O. looking crazy. I'm gonna tell you why. If my prediction about Daniel Jones is gonna come close to coming true, that means the Indianapolis Colts are gonna have to be good, and they're gonna have a winning record, and they're gonna have to play some good ball. So this just coincides with my Daniel Jones comeback player of the year prediction. But let me tell you why I really think they're going to make the playoffs. Number one, Daniel Jones. Number two, Jonathan Taylor. Number three, a really, really good O-line. I hate to admit it. He comes from Philly. What's his name? Shane Steichen or something like that? Is that the one that's over there? Steichen. Hey, he's a great offensive mind. I love the play calling that I've seen from the coach since he's been there. The defense just needs to step up. But let me tell you another really good reason why I like their chances. Toby picked the Bears, really tough division. Vic picked the Jets, decent division. Let me tell you who we got to worry about, the Colts.
Oh, I know.
We got to worry Jacksonville Jaguars. Maybe. We got the Tennessee Titans. Cam Ward, rookie. They on the up and up, maybe. And then the most we got to worry about is the Houston Texans.
Houston, Texas. So two
That's a
people
dog
vote Houston,
team, right?
Texas.
But the Houston Texans, they really, and I'll talk about them later. They struggled last year with pass protections. They didn't really make no really good additions to the offensive line for CJ Stroud. So how good are they really going to be? Defense going to be some dogs like always, but the Colts got a real chance to make some noise. And to me, it's one of the most suspect divisions in the NFL right now, except for like the NFC West. But yeah, give me the Colts. Everything is lining up. I think they got a chance to make the playoffs. I think they got a chance to make a lot of noise in a real suspect division. They don't have to worry about going against the fucking Buccaneers twice a year, or the Green Bay Packers twice a year, or the Detroit Lions twice a year. They got to play fucking Tennessee twice, Jaguars twice, and I think they can split a game with the Houston Texans. So they got a good chance.
Only one
to
team
make
out
the
that
playoffs.
division is making it.
Yeah, so give me. I'm rolling with the Colts. So I like to be against the grain anyway. So we almost done, y'all. We wrapping it up. Vic, we're gonna start with you. Give me the team that you expect to regress this year. This is a team that made the playoffs last year that you don't think is gonna make the playoffs this year. Who you got, Vic?
Team that I don't think is gonna make the playoffs this year is the Los Angeles Chargers.
What the fuck?
Yeah, shocked his ass. Hey, strong.
Nigga disrespect. That nigga disrespect. Let's hear this. Let's hear this.
Hey, man. I honestly feel that the Chargers are in for a rude awakening, bro. I don't feel like Lad McConkey is going to be the saving grace for that offense. He's phenomenal, but you need more coming with that to that party. And then look at your quarterback, man. He gonna play decent in the off, like in the regular season. Then he gonna, if it was to make the playoffs, he's gonna do what he do. He's gonna throw picks. He's gonna start choking towards the end of the season. I do not trust him. He is not one of the top quarterbacks that they've saying though, giving him the, the keys. The keys to the Lambo is just to go do what he want to do. I am not a believer in the Chargers this year. I promise you not. Like last year, they were a solid team. But see, here's the thing. They had a formula like the Eagles. They protected him from they protected him from himself. And the minute he started throwing that ball, Toby, what did he start doing? He started turning the ball over, 4 picks, embarrassing himself. I honestly don't feel that they are. I honestly don't feel like they're gonna be that competitive. They're gonna be competitive. They're not going to perform to a level to make the playoffs this year. And look at their division in itself too. You got Bo Nix coming up. What you gonna do with that defense? You got Kansas City. Like what are you gonna do? Like you have a tough division to come through, and then you got Pete Carroll. Like so, I mean. Somebody got to be left out in the division. Hey, and I just feel like with the mind that Pete Carroll has as a coach, as an innovator, what he does with his team, I really like. I feel like the Raiders and the Chargers probably be battling for third place, but I don't feel like they're making the playoffs. I feel like Bo Nix is gonna step it up, even though this is gonna be his second year. It's gonna be a tough task. Now that some defenses got some extra film on him, but I do feel like the Broncos have a chance to elevate because they have added some pieces to that defense to help make that defense more stout. And then, the Chargers ain't making the playoffs this year. Simple as that. Have a good day.
Yeah, I just want to say some words that a wise man said before. Stephen A. Smith, the man once said before, "Stay off the weed." Stay off the weed. This nigga, I'm not even a Chargers fan, but Vicky tweaking.
It was in the Chargers. It was the Chargers or the Vikings. I could have went the Vikings. I got it right here. I could have went the Vikings.
The Chargers are now going to regress. In fact, they might be a
gonna
little
regress.
bit better this year. Now we got
Okay, watch what's there.
Thank
They
you,
got
T.O.
Watch
is
Najee
what,
tweaking.
Harris. They
watch
got
what I say.
They got Keenan Allen back.
Man, he gonna be
Justin
injured.
Herbert, now
He gonna be
healed
injured.
healed up. Justin Herbert healed up. They still got Lamb
Yeah.
McConkey. Boy, you tweaking.
Okay,
The
watch,
defense
big
watch
is
what I
fully
say.
intact. The defense is
Still-
still fully
The
intact.
the defense. Okay,
This energy, please.
we will. Hey, so the defense has only gotten better. That's number one. Number two, I do have a question for you, Vic. Name one defensive player on the Oakland Raiders team other than Max Crosby.
Don't need to.
Exactly. That's what the fuck I thought.
Don't need to. Don't need to.
Who's
That's not.
on it? Okay. And number one, okay, the second one, Pete Carroll. I like Pete Carroll. This is first year with the
Yeah.
Raiders. This is a rebuilding year for
Yeah.
them. Okay. We're
Okay.
not that concerned. And another one, Vic.
How are you
You
not-
know this. You know this better than anybody. Being that you're an Ohio State Fuckeye fan,
Yeah.
you know this better than
Don't,
anybody.
don't disrespect. Don't disrespect. Watch your mouth.
You know this. You
Watch
know
your
this better
mouth.
than anybody. Hey,
We win championships right here.
what Jim Harbaugh team have you known to ever get worse the longer that he's been there?
Bro, I understand that. I know Jim Harbaugh
They
very
on-
well.
they-
From
they
the
only
time that
get
he was
better
in
every
San
year.
Francisco, from the time that he was in the NFL to went to the college,
okay.
I get that. But understand this. This is going to be the year. That's just like
Okay.
saying, when have you known? That's just like saying, when have you known Mike Tomlin to have a losing season? Like, everybody keeps saying, this is going to be the year. This is going to be the year that they just going to regress, bro. That's my team that I, listen, that's my team. Don't be mad at me because my team happened to be your team. When I look at the team that I feel like is going to regress in the NFL this year, and I say, oh, yeah. I say that I see the Chargers, and I see Justin Sherbert is the man that's going to be leading the lead. And when he has to throw that ball around the yard, he's going to put you in some trouble for sure. Like he always, like he did when the
What
time
happened to
matters the
Herbie
most,
last
baby.
year in the playoffs was the best thing that ever happened to him. That nigga's gonna be more motivated than ever, and you're gonna see the you're gonna reap the consequences of your shit talking. But I have another one for you. Jim Harbaugh, third year in Michigan, I think he won the national championship. Didn't he? Pretty sure he did.
It wasn't
His third, his if I'm not mistaken, with the San Francisco San Francisco 49ers, second or third year, he took Colin Kaepernick to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was
And
Colin
we
Kaepernick.
got-
That wasn't with Sherbert.
Oh, okay. And then, oh yeah, you're right, because this is a way better quarterback than Colin Kaepernick will ever be. So we got Jim Harbaugh in his third year with the Los Angeles Chargers. We will be in the playoffs with a strong case to make it to the Super Bowl. Believe it. But we'll have more time to engage in these conversations.
Hey, we got a long football season. We ain't even just get started yet. Just relax.
We do. My team that I think is gonna regress this year. And you don't think I'm crazy? They made the playoffs. They beat my Chargers. They lost to the Chiefs. They were competitive. I think you Houston Texans are at risk of not making the playoffs this year. I really do. I love their defense. I really do. I'm a big Nico Collins fan. They traded away John Mechie. They got a dog at receiver in the second round with Jaden Higgins from Iowa State. They did not improve the offensive line for C.J. Stroud. They did not. They got fucking Joe Mixon, who's out right now with a toe injury, and you got a Nick Chubb, who was a freak of nature, recovering from torn Achilles, ACL, like
ACL.
so
Torn everything. Shit.
torn everything. So you got C.J. Stroud, which I love, third year quarterback, balled out his rookie year. You really saw him regress significantly his second year because he was one of the most pressured quarterbacks in the NFL last year. This third year, because of the limited addition that they made to the offensive line, I see a repeat of that. It might even got worse. They just did not really do him any favors. They got him more weapons, but they did not improve his protection. If the Colts improve, along with, maybe we see a rise in the Jacksonville Jaguars with Trevor Lawrence playing to his potential, hey, it's going to be competitive, man. Like I say, I think they split one. I think they split a game, split one with the Colts. I think they split one with the Jags. It's going to be really competitive, man. So I just didn't see a lot of additions to the offensive line that I thought was needed for C.J. Stroud. So I think the Texans regressed this year.
Everything is featured around him having Daniel Jones be comeback player of the year. By the way, Toby, if you haven't put all that line together, I just want to let you know. But go ahead.
I do my research, my good brother. I do, and I live on the edge. I did. And I can't wait to say I told you so. If I'm right, we're gonna see.
And I live on the edge too. When I say I told you so about them Chargers, you ain't when your shirt is burning in the front yard.
All right, that's fine, man.
The team I expect to regress this year is only, y'all might think I'm crazy, but it's just my opinion. I got the Washington Commanders regressing this year. Just because
I like it.
The season they had last year, I just don't see it sustainable. They played some really good games and they had a lot of close games, but I just don't think the season that they had last year is sustainable enough to win, to do the same thing again this year. They only got one real solid receiver. They just traded away Brian Johnson. They got Eckler, a rookie, another rookie. I mean, the running back situation kind of suspect. They got Jaden Daniels, of course, he can make plays with his legs, but other than Jaden Daniels and McLaurin, shit, what do they got? Eckler out the backfield every now and again. I'm like, what? Like, I don't see them having a year that they had, a productive year that they had last year. So I expect them to regress and potentially may not make the playoffs.
I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it.
I think you underestimating Jaden Daniels and how he single-handedly carrying that football team. I think you underestimating Cliff Kingsbury and his offensive mind and the things that he's going to do with Debo Samuel. I
did forget about Debo. You're right.
So you know I ain't the biggest Austin Eckler fan either. But they got another dog running back. His name is McCloskey Merritt or some shit like that.
Yeah, I know.
The boy is a beast. And you got to remember, too, Dan Quinn, he get that defense overperforming all the time. And what you got to worry about? You got to worry about inconsistent Dallas Cowboys. Then you got to worry about the Giants. And then you're going to play the Eagles tough every game just because it's basically a rivalry now. So I ain't mad at the pick. I don't see it. But I'm looking at the roster right now because you're talking about their offense. They got Terry McLaurin, Debo Samuels. They got Noah Brown, Jalen Lane, Luke McCaffrey. Yeah, they got Zach Ertz. They're not super loaded, but they did make some improvements on the. They did make some improvements on the offensive line, but
for them to go 12-5, I don't see them going 12-5 again this year. I just need.
No, they had a lot. They had a lot of one-score games. They had a lot of comebacks. So that's what I'm saying. All those you're not going to happen. Like that's like 2022 season when my Eagles. Everyone's like, oh, they won a lot of games by last possession. Then the same thing happened last year to somebody else. I can't remember what team won a lot of one possessions the year before 2024, like 2023, and then now like you know what I'm saying the Chargers. They won a lot of one possession games. So I don't see them winning all these one possession Hail Mary last minute throws, last minute. Although like Jaden Daniels is a monster, but I just feel like that's going to average out.
They need the Hail Mary to beat the Bears.
I mean,
think this season is sustainable. I think they're going to regress.
Yeah, he is a dog now.
I ain't mad at it. All right, y'all. Let's wrap it up with the big one, man. Let's wrap it up with the NFL MVP, Vic. We gonna start with you. Who you got?
Hey, I was told once if you don't succeed, try again. My MVP this year is gonna be motherfucking Joe Burrow. Goddammit. Listen, if that defense could have made some damn stops last year, Joe Burrow would have been. He would have been MVP last year. He had all the stats to prove it. He doesn't turn the ball over. He's very, very his precision is he's precise with his passing. His pocket presence is great. He's a phenomenal quarterback. Now that his boys got their money, I think he is about to go out and he's about to destroy. He got some. I pray and hope that them playing in the preseason has gotten the kinks out early and they can get out to a fast start this year. I do feel like this is the one year that they're going to get out to a quick start. So I honestly feel like this is Joe Burrow's year to finally get over that hump and win MVP of the league. Simple as that.
All right. I ain't mad at it. Joe Burrow is plus 600. Anytime Joe Burrow is in the game and is healthy, he's top 3 quarterback in my opinion. So that's a no-brainer. So plus 600. I ain't mad. As long as he can play every game, he got a good chance to win it. T.O., who you rolling with for your NFL MVP?
Yes, sir. And I also had Joe Burrow as well for consideration. But since you already said Joe Burrow, I'm gonna have to go with that boy Patrick Mahomes. Just because Andy Reid, offensive mind as well, and then I just like the way he was looking at preseason. He looking sharp as hell. He is Xavier Worthy's second year, so he more polished, he more experienced. I feel like he gonna be really solid this year. They got Rasheed Rice back. They got Kelsey back. They said Kelsey slimmed down, lost some weight. He still look kind of slow, but I just feel like with the weapons Patrick Mahomes got around him and the offensive scheme that they already been running with Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes is always a consideration for MVP. So I got Patrick Mahomes this year.
All right, and I ain't mad at it. If you roll with Patrick Mahomes, $100 will win you $650. So ain't a bad bet. Ain't a bad bet at all. Um, for my NFL MVP, surprise, surprise, give me Justin Herbert to win it.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Hey, man.
No, man. Hey, roll it. Hey, roll it. Hit the song, man.
I'm already a half offensive rookie of the year. God damn, I ain't never seen a Chargers fan like this one, boy.
Hey, look. NFL MVP Justin Herbert. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
They love a good storyline. All right. Now, yes, Justin Herbert done pissed down his leg in the playoffs every year. He done been in there. I will admit that. A lot of that shit was coaching. He was up 20 plus against the Jaguars. We should have never lost that game. The defense pissed down their leg. Coaches pissed down their leg. Last year, it was just a tsunami of just
coaching
bullshit. Niggas was dropping balls, flicking it off their chest. He throwing picks. It was just a wrap. Now, why do I like him this year? Because just like Vic and T.O., the narrative is Justin Herbert ain't going to do shit in the playoffs. So, I tell you this. If Justin Herbert has an above average year, which he will make some spectacular plays. He will throw a couple games for 300 yards, 400 yards. It will look phenomenal. Lad McConkey will have 150 yards receiving. Keenan Allen's going to make some spectacular catches. We're going to do all the things. If Justin Herbert has a good year and he wins his first playoff game and he can be competitive in the second round and potentially win that game, the narrative will be Justin Herbert has turned the corner and he will get the respect that he deserves as one of the top NFL quarterbacks. All that has to happen. I'm betting that it will happen under Jim Harbaugh. We improved our offensive line. Our all-star tackle got hurt, which is a huge bruise to the ego because he is that nigga. Don't get it twisted. One of the best left tackles.
He definitely is.
So we lost him. So we had to move our right tackle to left tackle, who was also that nigga. And we suspect that they're right tackle right now. So we got to adjust. But if Justin Herbert can make the playoffs and win his first playoff game and have a really good season, he would definitely be in top 4, top 5 consideration for the MVP. His odds are plus 2,000, $100 win you 2,000, 50 win you 1,000. I shoot my shot. I like that better than a plus 500, plus 600. Y'all know me. I'm gonna go with the big bang for my buck. So they call me crazy. I'm gonna roll with Herbie plus 2,000. Quick long shot, and I do mean long shot. They're gonna laugh because I say this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Give me Bryce Young for NFL MVP consideration. It's plus 10,000. $10 will win you. $10 will win you $1,000. It's worth it. Long shot like a motherfucker, but he was one of the top 6, top 7 quarterbacks the last 4 games last year. He found his confidence, consistency and continuity with his head coach, offensive play caller, new weapons, McMillan, Thielen back, fucking Xavier Legette. If he turned the corner and he can be the Bryce Young who won the fucking Heisman at Alabama, he got a long shot chance to win it if he can ball out. Because he going to do it with his arm, he going to do it with his legs. I don't want a lot of money off of Bryce Young last year on anytime rushing touchdown. That nigga put a lot of money in my pocket on anytime rushing touchdown. So don't sleep on that boy. You're going to hear me say his name a lot when it comes to the rushing touchdown and passing statistics. He's going to be my cash cow this year because I think the eye makers they're not going to have his stats where they need to be because they kind of stuck on last year, similar to Vic and T.O. They think I'm crazy, but I think he has the potential to really shine. But that was
You
it.
just
Just a long
wasted.
shot.
We
Excuse me, sir?
we can't get that time back that you just wasted on that one.
It sounds
We can't get
good.
that time
It
back.
sounds good. It sounds good. You lucky I ain't put the Eagles to regress this year.
You could have.
Because I see it.
Could have.
It's the writing's on the wall, my nigga.
Okay.
The writing's definitely on the wall. But
We'll see.
with that being said, y'all, that's going to conclude it for the Parlay Gang Futures episode. We right at an hour. We ran a little long, y'all. We was a little excited, and we ain't did this in a whole year, so we just wanted to bring y'all all the information. Please watch the episode. Pick the bets you like. Pick the bets, go against them if you don't think it's true, whatever you want to do. But consider some of our bets, our futures bets. We will definitely do a recap at the end of the year to let y'all know which futures bet hit, which didn't, which came close to hitting, et cetera, et cetera. So once again, we want to just thank y'all for joining us on this futures episode. Our first episode will be aired next week, first week in September. As we start the NFL season, we'll be bringing y'all our best bets. We won't have no diaper team of the week, obviously, and just maybe give y'all some of our takeaways on the preseason players that we thought balled out, things like that. So we're excited to give it to y'all. Once again, y'all know what to do. Follow us on the Parlay Gang, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. If Vic Bumass ever get the Facebook page going, you'll be able to follow us on the Facebook page as well. He act like he the only nigga that's busy. But y'all stay on Vic about the Facebook, and y'all can follow us on Facebook as well. Hey, T.O., what you got for him?
Man, also, everything Ife just said, yes, sir. Make sure y'all tuned in. We expect to make a lot of money this year. And also, if y'all looking for the merch, hit us up for the merch. Y'all see I got this fly-ass Parlay Gang bucket hat going. Man, hit us up for the merch. Vic got the T-shirt on right now. Y'all can't see him, but, man, I'm talking about for people on TikTok Live. I'm on live right now, but y'all can't see Vic right now. But, hey, hit us up for the merch. We got the shirts. We got the bucket hats. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit, man. Hit us up. Slide in our DMs if y'all want some Parlay Gang merch, man, for sure.
Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. All at us. We got y'all, man. Vic, what you got?
Hey, much love to everyone that supported us through these years that we continue to progress and we continue to grow. We only getting bigger and better. Trust and believe that. Ride with us, and it's going to be a beautiful ride. Let's have a great fucking NFL season. Let's go.
Hey, let's do it. Y'all know what it is. The Parlay Gang, sports gambling made easy. We win some, we lose some, but we going to do that shit together. Hey, we are not financial advisors. Please gamble at your own risk. Do not be over here betting your rent money and all that kind of shit. Hit up 1-800-GAMBLING. If you're out there in the diaper trying to figure some shit out because you done spent your last $20 on a fucking parlay. It's some of y'all out there. We do not recommend that. We don't need wifey kicking you out the crib, doing all the kind of shit because you're gambling your rent money on a fucking 6-leg parlay. That's not why we're here. We're here to make smart bets. We're here to make $10 turn into $400, turn into $1,000, $50 turn into $2,000. $5,000. If I can hit 15K in a weekend a couple years ago, I can do that shit again, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. One of us gonna hit big this year. I can just feel it in my bones. All right. So we rocking, we rolling. We appreciate y'all. Y'all know what to do. Tune in at the Parlay Gang. Sports gambling made easy. We'll see y'all next week for episode 1, season 3. Let's go.